Hi guys, so welcome to another movie review. This is going to be another movie review. Yeah, you can check out my previous movie review. That I did on YouTube. Back last Sunday. This time last week, I did a movie review on Shazam: Fury of the Gods. So you can check that movie review out on my YouTube channel. That was the last movie review I did. So you can check that out on my YouTube channel when you can. Today I'm going to be doing another movie review. And like I said, I haven't been doing movie reviews for a whole week. It's just because I've been back in school and I've been quite busy, so I haven't had the time to do any movie reviews. So today, Sunday evening, since I was a bit bored and stuff, I had nothing to do. I decided why not sit down and do a movie review. So today I'm going to be doing one after a whole week since last Sunday of Shazam: Fury of the Gods movie review. So yeah. So yeah, this is going to be a movie review for this new movie, this new bio music movie that came out back during Christmas time of last year, back in December of last year, and it came out around the same time as Avatar: The Way of Water did. So yeah, and I didn't see this movie in cinemas because I wanted to see Avatar: The Way of Water instead. So yeah, because that was out at the same time as this movie was. So yeah, so I didn't see the movie in cinemas because of that reason. Um, um, but then when a month ago, back in March, I decided to get the DVD and watch it. So you can check out my DVD update for March 20th, 2023. I show this DVD and I show Matilda the musical on DVD as well in that DVD update. So yeah, which I might do a movie review on Matilda the musical in the future. I'll see. Yep. And I just watched this movie yesterday. I sat down and watched it with my mom with snacks and everything. My mom enjoyed this movie too. She thought it was a good movie. Yeah, and today we're going to be doing a movie review on Whitney Houston's "I Want to Dance with Somebody." Today I'm going to be doing a review on Whitney Houston, "I Want to Dance with Somebody." The 2022 movie that came out last year. But first, before we start the movie, I'm going to show you the DVD. So here's the DVD here. Here's the front cover. Yeah, it's nice front cover artwork. I like it. Yep. Here's the spine, and here's the back here. Yep. And here's a disc here. There's no artwork on it. It's just a plain white disc. But that's all right. Yep. Here's the disc here. Yep. So that's basically what the DVD looks like. But now on to the movie. So Whitney Houston, "I Want to Dance with Somebody." This is another bio music movie. It's another one of those bio music movies. I like these type of movies. These bio music movies. The bio music movies I've seen Elvis. That's a great movie. I've seen Bohemian Rhapsody. I've seen Rocket Man. I've seen Blinded by the Light, the one about Bruce Springsteen. Yep. I've seen about Bruce Springsteen's music now. Bruce Springsteen is still alive, just that you know. But Blinded by the Light is just a movie about Bruce Springsteen's music and how it became famous. Yep. So that's the bio movie for Bruce Springsteen that I've seen. Yeah. And Elton John is still alive, guys. That Rocket Man is just about his life story of how he had a hard life. Yep. But he's just still alive. Just that you know, guys know in case. Yeah, and same with Bruce Springsteen. He's still alive as well. Yep. So Rocket Man is basically a bio movie about Elton John's life story, about how he had a hard life and everything. Yep. And what else? What other bio movies have I seen? There's a Lewis Capaldi one and a Taylor Swift one. The Taylor Swift one is on Disney Plus, and the Lewis Capaldi one is on Netflix. I probably wouldn't watch those. They're not really movies. They're more like documentaries about their life. I wouldn't really watch those because I'm not big into documentaries. I wouldn't watch the Lewis Capaldi one or the Taylor Swift one. Because they're more documentaries than films, and I'm not big into documentaries, so I wouldn't watch those. Yep. I've also seen another bio movie. It's not really a movie. It's more like a documentary. But I'm not into documentaries, but I quite like this one. You guys probably remember that Ed Sheeran Blu-ray I got back for Christmas of 2017. got a long time ago now. I've had it for years. Yep, and I did watch it. That Ed Sheeran Blu-ray I have called Ed Sheeran Jumpers for Gold Post Live at Wembley Stadium, and it's the X tour. Yeah, or Multiply tour. Yeah, and I watched that one. I had it on Blu-ray, so I watched it and I thought it was pretty good. So that's another bio kind of like documentary I've seen, and that one's pretty good. I like that one. Yep. I know I'm not big into documentaries, but that's an Ed Sheeran one, so I like it. Yep, because I'm a fan of Ed Sheeran. Yep. And what other ones have I seen? I think that's pretty much all I've seen, and I've seen this one as well. I'm gonna be doing a movie review on it. Yep. I might do a movie review on Elvis and maybe Bohemian Rhapsody, and I won't do a review on the Ed Sheeran one because that's a documentary. I might do a movie review on I might do a movie review on Rocket Man as well. Yeah. I might rewatch them before I do a movie review on them. Yeah. But for now, I'm going to be doing a movie review on Whitney Houston. I Want to Dance with Somebody. Yep. So basically, yeah. So let me tell you about Whitney Houston. So Whitney Houston is basically this singer. You may know her. She sings "I Want to Dance with Somebody," the name of the movie. She sings "I Will Always I Will Always Love You." She sings loads of other songs that I can't remember the names of, and she also sings a song with Kygo, the DJ Higher Love. Yeah, and she also sings she also has a new song out with Clean Bandit for that was made for the film called How Will I Know. So yeah, and I like all of Whitney Houston's songs. I think they're great songs. I'm not a big fan of Whitney Houston, but I do like her as an artist. She's pretty good. Yep. I'm not a massive Whitney Houston fan, but I do like her songs. They're good. Yeah, but I like Whitney Houston's music. It's great, and I kind of do like Whitney Houston as an artist. She's good. Yep. I like her songs, everything, they're great. Yep. So Whitney Houston is an artist, as you know, yeah, she's an artist, yeah, black female artist, she is. Yep. And I do like her, and I like her songs and everything. I think she's pretty good. I like her. Yep. But anyway, now on to the movie. So now I'm going to tell you the main plot of this movie. Okay. So the main plot of this movie is it's about Whitney Houston, and it's about her life story, and of how she became a famous singer. Yep. It's also showing how she was. This movie's also showing of how she was a bit gay, and she liked men as well. So yeah, this movie's also showing that, and yeah, it's showing that, and yeah, yeah, showing of how she was a bit gay and she liked men as well. Yep. Yeah, and it also shows her childhood with when she was a kid and growing up in school, and then how she was saying to her friend how she wants to become a famous singer. Um, um, yep, and basically, a part of their life story, she also took a lot of drugs. She had a drug overdose. She took a lot of drugs, and 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 what else? Um, 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 yeah, she did that, and basically she performed. I also knew that she performed in the Super Bowl. So I showed that in that scene in the film as well about her life story. She performed in the Super Bowl, which was pretty cool. I liked that. It was cool. Yep. She performed the Super Bowl. Yep. And yeah, I think that's basically all about her life. And then at the very end, she passed away because of the drug overdose. Yep. Yeah, and Whitney Houston was a very young age when she passed away. She was only 48, which was pretty young and sad. Yep. Yeah, and it basically tells all the messages at the end, like how she was how Michael Jackson was good, but Whitney Houston actually beat Michael Jackson as being the best sing black singer of all time. Yep, how she beat Michael Jackson at that. Yep, I also learned about her life that she was the first most popular American black female singer. That's another thing I learned. Yep. And all, and how she really and it tells how she released a lot of how many albums she released and how they all became number one and stuff. Yep, and her songs as well. Yep. And yeah, I think that's pretty much all of the plot. Yeah, so that's basically the main plot of the movie. Yeah, now guys, if you don't, yeah, you can watch this movie review if you want, but I'm just recommending if you guys find any of that stuff I said a bit hard to take and a bit disturbing to watch the plot. You could just skip that part, or you don't have to watch the review. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys, I made a mistake. Yeah, but I'm sorry, guys. I just had to do it because it was a part of the story. But if you guys find that stuff hard to take, if you don't want to watch it, like you could just skip my plot review and just watch my opinion and stuff. Yeah, and if you don't want to watch the movie review, then you don't have to watch it. Yeah, but I'm just giving you that brief warning for this movie review, because this is a bio music movie that I'm reviewing. Yeah, so make sure, guys, if you don't want to watch me reviewing the plot, if you find some of the parts of it hard to take, you could just skip the plot review and just watch my opinion and on other stuff on it that I say. Yeah, and if you don't want to watch the review at all, then you don't have to watch it. Yep. Yeah, so that's the brief warning I'm gonna give. Yep. But anyway, enough with that. I'm now on to my opinion about the movie. Yes, so that's the plot of the movie. So now on to my opinion about the movie. So yeah, so going into this movie, yeah, when I heard about it, when I heard the review, when I heard it got good reviews, yeah, and when I saw the trailers and the ads and stuff, I thought it looked decent. I thought it looked pretty good. Yeah, I thought it looked a good film about Whitney Houston's life story and a good bio movie. Yeah, I thought it looked pretty good from all the stuff I saw about it and heard about it. Yep, and then yeah, so basically I finally watched it yesterday. Yeah, for the first time. Yeah, and what do I think of it? I actually thought this movie was a pretty solid film. I actually liked it. Yeah, I thought the story of this movie was executed well. It was a great story about Whitney Houston's life. I learned a lot of things I never knew about her life. Yeah, which was interesting. Yeah, I know a lot about Whitney Houston's life now from this movie. Yeah, so it had a great story. It was executed well, and it was a very interesting story to listen to. I liked it. Yeah, I learned a lot about her life from the story. I liked the story. I thought the story was great and executed well. Yeah, I learned a lot about her life from this movie. Yeah, and I thought the music in this movie was just phenomenal. The music in this movie is excellent. I love the music. I love the songs in this movie. They're great. Yeah, the songs in this movie are just great. And the music is phenomenal. I love the music and the songs. They're great. Yeah, it's got a catchy. It's got Whitney Houston has got a catchy mix of songs, and she's got a catchy soundtrack for this movie, which is great. Yeah, so I love the soundtrack. The soundtrack is very catchy, and the songs and the music is absolutely phenomenal. I love all that. Yep, I was like singing and dancing as I was watching the movie, because the soundtrack was very catchy. Yep, so was my mom. Yep. Yeah, but yeah, probably the story was good, but out of everything I liked about the movie, the music was probably my favorite part of the movie. Yeah, well, of course it would be, because I love music. So the music was my favorite part of this movie. I love the music in it. The music was great. Yep. And I thought the movie had some good visuals and some good scenery in it that I liked. Yep. There's not much to say about that, but I thought that was good. Yep. I thought the acting was great. There's not much to say about the acting, but I thought the person who played Whitney Houston was very good. She played and served her role well. I liked her as Whitney Houston. I thought she was great. Yep. That's all pretty much all I have to say about the acting. Yeah, I thought the acting was great in it. Yep. Yeah, I like the actress who plays Whitney Houston. I thought she was excellent. Yep. And I also thought and now that's the positives. That are all the positives I have with this movie. Yeah, but now I'm gonna get onto the few little nitpicks I have with it. Yeah, I there was some parts of this movie and some parts of the story that I found dragged a little bit. It was a bit slow, and the movie is on for 2 hours and 24 minutes. I felt they could have shortened it a little bit to 2 hours and 5 minutes, because I felt this movie was very long. It was 2.5 hours, but it felt longer. Yeah, than 2.5 hours. Yeah, and I just felt some parts of the story in the movie dragged a little bit, which made the movie uncomfortable, because I don't like when movies drag a little bit. Yeah, this movie did drag in a few areas, and it was a bit slow with a lot of talking and stuff. And I thought the movie was quite long. I felt they could have shortened it to 2 hours 5 minutes. Yeah, it was 2.5 hours, but it felt longer. Yeah, and I found parts of the story a bit slow and stuff. Yeah, but that was basically my only nitpick. Just some parts were slow, and I felt they could have shortened it a bit to 2 hours 5 or whatever. Yeah, and I felt it was longer than 2.5 hours. Yeah, but they were my only nitpicks with this movie. Yeah, but the rest of the movie was perfect. I thought the movie was a good movie. I enjoyed it. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's a masterpiece. I wouldn't say it's like my favorite bio music movie. It's nowhere near as good as Elvis, or Rocketman's my favorite one. Rocketman's great. Would be nowhere near as good as that, or Bohemian Rhapsody, or Blinded by the Light, or any of them. But it is still an entertaining movie. I like it. Yep. It's a great bio music movie. I like it. Yep. And yeah, I also got one laugh out of this movie. There was a pretty funny scene that I liked. There was one scene where Whitney Houston keeps hitting um a guy. I can't remember his name. Yeah, she keeps hitting a guy with her handbag to get his attention. That was a very funny scene. I like that scene. Me and my mom laughed so much at that scene. It was so funny. It was hilarious. I loved it. Yeah, that was one of the funny scenes that made me laugh so much in this movie. Yeah, the scene where Whitney Houston is hitting the man that she wants to get his attention with her handbag. It's so hilarious. I love it. She hits him 3 times, which is so funny. Me and my mom laughed so much at that scene. It was hilarious. We loved it. Yeah, that was the funny gag in this movie that I liked. Yep. And I also thought, like the shots and the location in locations in this movie are excellent. They're done very, very well, and they're very nice to look at, and they're like parts of great scenery that I loved in this movie, which were great. Yep. And I thought, and this is, by the way, guys, I meant to say this is from the writer of Bohemian Rhapsody, the same person who wrote Bohemian Rhapsody wrote this movie as well. Yeah, and I thought he read Bohemian Rhapsody very well, and I thought he read this one very well as well. Yeah, well done to him. He really outdid himself with this movie. Yeah, he wrote it very well. Yep. And the storyline I also think is very well written as well. I like it. Yep. And even on the reviews, it even says the greatest love letter of all, and a lavish all stops out biopic that gets her story right. And I do agree with those critic reviews. That's what this movie is. Yeah, it's a great love letter, and and it gets her story right. I do agree with the critics' reviews there on the DVD. This movie is those two things. Yeah, it's just a good movie. I like it. Yep. See, overall, that's pretty much all I have to say. Overall, Whitney Houston, I Run It On Somebody is a pretty solid film with a great, well written story. Some some absolutely phenomenal music and phenomenal songs. Yep, yeah, and good scenery, and it may have suffered the few the slow parts, and it being too long. But other than that, it's just a good movie. I really enjoyed this movie. I really liked it. Yep. And yep. So overall, I'm gonna give Whitney Houston "I Want to Dance with Somebody." I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10 because of the nitpicks. But overall, it still is a good movie. I like it. Yep. So overall, I give this movie an 8 out of 10. It's a pretty good movie. I like it. Yep. I give it 8 out of 10. Yep. Yeah. I definitely recommend this movie to you guys if you're so basically, guys, if you're a Whitney Houston fan, and if you're a fan of musicals or bio musical movies, you'll definitely like this movie. Yeah, if you're a fan of those things I mentioned. Yeah, so I recommend this movie to people who are a fan of Whitney Houston, bio movies, and musical movies. If you're a fan of those type of things, you'll definitely like this movie. Yeah, so that's the people I recommend it to. Yeah, and I'd recommend it to everyone else who wants to watch it as well. Yeah, it's a good movie. I recommend it. Yep. And I wouldn't recommend it to people who don't like these type of movies. Um, yeah, I'm just giving that thing there. Yep. I wouldn't say this is one of my favorite bio movies, but still pretty entertaining. I like it. Yep. So yeah, and that's pretty much all I have to say. Yep. And that's basically my movie review on Whitney Houston, "I Want to Dance with Somebody." Hope you enjoyed it. And stay tuned for my next movie review, which is going to be on Sunday, because I'm in school this week again. And I'm also going to do a movie review on Monday because Monday's the bank holiday and I'm off school. So stay tuned for my next two movie reviews. Which this movie review I did wasn't really a retro movie review. I wouldn't count it as, because it is still a very new movie, because it only came out last year, back in December of 2022. So I wouldn't count this movie review as a retro movie review because it's not a very old movie. It only came out last year, and so I'm not going to count it as a retro movie review. Yeah, I'll just count it as a normal movie review because it is still a very new movie. This one is. Yep. But anyway, stay tuned. Stay tuned for my next review, which is going to be on Sunday. And that's going to be a retro movie review because this movie came out back in 2000, which I've been meaning to review, but I'm finally going to review on Sunday, which is going to be a movie review on Meet the Parents, the movie with Ben Stiller and Robert De Niro. Yeah, and I have seen it, and I'm gonna do a movie review on that on Sunday. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, on Monday I'm gonna do a movie review on I might do a movie review on this movie that my parents recommended me to watch, and I might watch it over the bank holiday weekend. And it's going to be another retro movie review called The Full Monty. Yeah, I'm going to review that on the bank holiday Monday, so stay tuned for that. Yep. But other than that, guys, thank you for watching my video. And take care, guys. And thank you for watching my video, and I will see you in my next video. And goodbye. Peace.